Alrighty, it's Jeremiah back with Sharks with Lasers, and today we are just going to be engraving, prepping the image using Imag-r. Okay, so yesterday I did a quick video showing how to just do it in Lightburn, but if you'd prefer to prep it in Imag-r, that's what we're going to go over today. So I'm using Imag-r offline, but it should be similar to Imag-r online. There shouldn't be too much difference. So we're simply going to go to upload, and if you're using any of the designs from my Patreon, they're all grayscale already. Honestly, I don't know how this would affect anything anyway, but we're just going to go ahead and hit grayscale. And let's just pick Voodoo Freddy for today. Now, just as my last video where I'm just using Lightburn, all we're going to do is we are going to assume that we're doing this on slate, right? So everything can be based on engraving it on slate using a diode. So I'm going to come up here. We're going to we're just going to go to resize. I'm going to click inches because I'm weird. And the slates are about 4 inches, so set that to 4 inches. Once again, 423 DPI, which is a good DPI for the diode that I have, which is again the OLM3 10 watt diode. But it also would be an acceptable DPI for fiber laser as well. So we're just going to hit save. You're not going to see much of a change between the two of them at first. So if you needed to crop it before that for whatever reason, you could have done that, but we didn't need to. So we just hit resize. Everything's sized now. The DPI has been set and the size of the piece has been set. So now we're going to choose material. Sorry about that. Now, just like yesterday, when we did the slate yesterday, the idea is if the material is darker than what you're engraving, then you're going to want it to be inverted. So, if you're using a black surface is what you're engraving on, and when you engrave it's white underneath, that needs to be inverted. Or even any color that you paint it and then you're engraving it and it's a lighter color underneath. Anytime it's something like that, the image needs to be inverted. And what I mean is, with this, it'll say white tile painted black. This is one of the, you could also choose black slate, although I'm pretty sure that these are both exactly the same because all it is an inverted Casilla algorithm. So when I click white tile painted black, I hit apply, you can see that it's inverted here. You can see all the colors are the exact opposite as they were before, and you can see it's dithered. See the little dots? It's just black and white dots. Instead of having gray shading in it, it's just black and white dots. That means this is dithered. So now it's sized already. It's dithered already. The DPI has already been set. Everything's been done. We're just going to go up here, and we're not going to worry about tests or add text or preview. You don't need to worry about any of that, really. You could hit preview, sure, why not? There it is. Okay, so we're just going to hit save. And I'm going to save it as a PNG. This part's very important. You click down here where it says JPEG at first. They need to switch it so that the only choice is PNG. I don't know why we have the other options. It needs to be fixed. Either way, we'll select PNG because that will not have the pixel distortion. It'll be a 1-to-1 ratio of the pixels how they are now when it saves it to a PNG file. Whereas if it's JPEG in other formats, it'll cause pixel compression, which will change your dither, so it won't be exactly the same. It's very important to pick PNG. Alright, so I'm just going to save it to the folder where I post all my engraving stuff to. And we're going to hit save, and had already done this, so I'm just going to hit overwrite. Image saved. Okay, so we're done here. Now we're going to go here and we'll just open up Lightburn. Sorry, I got a lot of nerd games all over my computer. You can see a lot of nerd crap. Alright, let's full screen this. Now we're going to go to File. We're going to go to Open. And open up the folder where it's at. Again, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to All Supported. And it's the very newest one because I have mine sort by date on. So it's going to be the very newest one past the folders. It's this one right here. So now this has been completely prepped and everything already, right? So there's really hardly anything that we're going to be doing here. We'll come over here and you're just going to set whatever speed that you're wanting to use, 60 and whatever, 25. And the difference is you want to click this pass through, click it again, make sure that it's on, right? So then that's going to limit the things that you can actually change. See, you can no longer set your DPI. What if you click it off and then on? With Lightburn, maybe the newer version is probably fixed right now, but with this older version, I have to click it on and off just to make sure that I make it so I can't click on this. It says 318, but it's not actually 318. It's whatever DPI that we set it in Imag-r. So it's actually 423. It's just blacking it out, the different things that you can't mess with. You can't mess with the image mode because you already have that set. Everything is set for pass-through, meaning that it's literally going to run exactly what you have already. And this is already dithered, the size is already set, and the DPI is already set, so you can't do any of that after this. You cannot go up here and resize this. It'll screw up the dots, it'll screw up your pixels. So all you're doing is picking your speed, your power, and make sure your scan line is 0 or 180 if you're running a diode. I forgot to mention yesterday, but also because the football on the laser, it has a natural, what's the word I'm looking for? If it's just got like this natural fade, you want the laser to not be on the sharp end. You want it to be on the football end, like it's scanning something. And that might not make any sense, but that's fine because all you need to know is all the diode lasers pretty much all run the football the same way, the laser light the same way. So left to right is almost always going to be what you should be doing. Either way, okay, so that's it. That's all you have to do. Now you're ready to hit play. You really don't have to set anything. It's already all been set in Imag-r, which is why I still basically use Imag-r all the time because I can just set things exactly the same in Imag-r, then drop them into Lightburn and hit the go button pretty much, and that way consistency is key. There's too many different variables that are possible, and consistency is always the key. With that being said, that's the end of this video. I just wanted to go over that Imag-r today and how to deal with that if you're using it. Okay, so have a great day, everyone. And like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Do it. Do it.